Encourage your children to always dream and reach for their goals and desires, and instruct them how to solidify all of their aspirations with a sound plan. It is the dream that allows them to conceive. It is the plan that allows them to achieve. This public service announcement was brought to you by One Mother to Another and a Mother's Manual.
My name is Darlene Brooks Thomas, and I'm the author of A Mother's Manual. A Mother's Manual is a book of instructions for mothers, parents, grandparents, guardians, and others that are raising children. The purpose of that book is to help mothers to raise happy, healthy, productive children. I'm also a mother's advocate and a parent mentor. What I do is I work with mothers and I help them through difficult times that I've probably already experienced. I answer questions, I give suggestions, and I always refer back to A Mother's Manual. What I don't do is tell people how to raise their kids. I understand perfectly that there is no such thing as a perfect parent. But I do know, because I have raised 4 really productive, happy, healthy children who are working and to be world changers and history makers, that there are certain things that I did that I can share with other mothers. I consider the book sort of a book of ingredients. Now, if you add the ingredients into what you're doing, or maybe change some things and use some of the ingredients in this book, there's no way that your child won't be successful. I guarantee that. And the definition of success for me is that your child is happy and productive and doing well in school and doing well in life, making sure that they are fully nurtured, they are healthy, physically well, spiritually well, and mentally healthy. So those are some of the things that I wanted to touch upon, because a lot of people don't understand the work that I do. I work with nonprofits, I work with schools, parents groups, I go to hospitals. Anywhere there are mothers gathered, I will be there. I go where I'm called, and I am there to teach and to help transform mothers into teachers, because you as a mother are your child's first teacher, and home is their first school. And that's one of the passages in the book. There are several other passages in the book that I know are really important. Some of them in the beginning of the book I wrote for mothers with babies, so that they can understand nurturing from a point of just loving on their child, physical love, hugging, kissing, affirmations of I love you, and supporting them as they grow and learn. I get into other things like self-respect, self-esteem, discipline, giving your child chores, and then things for older children and adult children even, like teamwork. And encouraging mothers to just stay the course, because we've chosen a job that lasts forever. Once you become a mother, you're a mother for the rest of your life. And it's not something that ends when your child turns 18. And I talk to my children every single day, either on the phone, via text message. I write them letters, I write them emails, I stay in touch with them, I help guide them through their career paths and decisions that they're making in their adult lives. And I know that this is a job that I will have for the rest of my life. I'm seeing the fruits of that job and my labor and the struggle and the challenges that we've had over the years now that they're adults. And that's really what I just want to share with other mothers. If they stay the course now, overcome the challenges now, get up when they fall now, they will be able to relax at some point when their children are older, when they're adults, and enjoy also the fruits of the labor of being a mother. I feel like this work is important because I see the crisis in our communities. I see the need for guidance. I see a lot of children that don't have 2 parents at home, They might not even have one parent who's fully engaged with what they're doing, and they're seeking help on their own. They're finding it sometimes in the wrong places. My job is to get in and try to encourage, sometimes intercept, and just to empower mothers to know that what your child does, what they become, what they do, what they accomplish, will greatly depend on how you raise them. My motto is, mothers have the power to change the world, just in the way that we raise our children. I fully believe that. I know it's true, and I'm here to encourage you as a mother. The content of a mother's manual is really nothing new under the sun. It's just old-fashioned advice put into really easy to understand passages. Do this because of that. And it's a lot of what I've learned being a mother. It's a lot of what I've seen other mothers do that were doing well that I've just put into this book to just create one whole place that you can go to for great advice. I hear all the time that kids don't come with instructions or there's no instruction book for raising children. So I wrote one. That's what a mother's manual is. It's an instruction book. And I received a lot of the great instructions from my mother, from my grandmother, from my aunts, from older friends. And now seeing the way that a lot of younger mothers are raising their children just inspires me to keep doing the work that I'm doing. I know that there are a lot of mothers out there that need help, that want help. This is the hardest job in the world. We all know that. And that's why I enjoy doing what I'm doing. I know that there's a need. But I just want to express to you that this is a job that is thankless, but it is the greatest job that anyone could have. And I just encourage you all to continue the work that you're doing, to seek the help that you need, to look at your child and find out what their talents and their gifts are, and just pour into that. And never give up. Never give up. Get the rest that you need, take care of yourself, but never give up on your child. I don't care how old the child is. I don't care if the child is in their 30s or 40s. We all progress at different paces. But as a mother, it's our job to see our children through. And here's a thought. There's a lot of fathers out there that are raising children, sometimes raising children alone. Those fathers can pick up a mother's manual. The only reason I call this a mother's manual is because I'm a mother. But this book is for everyone. There's something in here for all of us. Possibly there's a father out there who might want to buy this book for the mother of their child. There's so many different ways that this book can be used, but I suggest that you first read it for yourself. Look at all of the passages in there and see how many of them you can apply to just yourself. I've done a lot of talks to people that were not parents and told them to just apply the passages to themselves. See how you're living. And I say there's two things you need. You need a mirror and you need a mother's manual. Look at yourself every day. See how you're living. See how you're thinking. See how you're feeling. Examine that, because that's the thing that children are looking at. We are their role models, and they're watching how we live, what we're saying, and what we're doing. So be aware of that. You're being watched by that little one in your house. And another thing, I want to give a shout out and a congratulations to other mothers like me. Most of the mothers that I know are great mothers. They've raised wonderful kids, and they have a lot to be proud of and a lot to be thankful for. I want to reach out to those mothers to also become mentors to other mothers, to young mothers, to nieces and neighbors and young mothers that you see that might need a word from you. I look at the narrative of Black mother when I look on the internet, and sometimes I'm a bit disappointed. I feel like we need to show ourselves, the strong mothers, the ones that are doing the work, the ones that won't give up on their children, the ones who have children who have done amazingly well and overcome circumstances where they were not likely to succeed, but like my children have overcome and are doing quite well. I'm reaching out to you to also become mentors and mothers advocates. Shout out to the great mothers. I know we all have the potential to be great mothers. I just want to tell you a little story. I got the best advice from my youngest child when she was 3 years old. Treasure is 19 now, but I remember cleaning her room and her having toys everywhere. She had a million Happy Meal toys and stuffed animals and Bratz dolls and all these things all over her room. And I'm sweating trying to pick up all the toys and all the mess. And I told her, I said, Treasure, I can't keep doing this. I can't do this. I cannot keep doing this for you. And she said to me, Mommy, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. That is probably the best parenting advice I've ever gotten from my children. Get the book, look at the passages, apply them to yourself. Give me a call, send me an email, go to my website, amothersmanual.com. Drop me a line and let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I'm here for you. My book is a gift to mothers everywhere. Thank you. Shout out to all the mothers. God bless you.
Teach your children to engage in the caring and improvement of others' lives. It is never too early to instill humanitarianism in our children to make the whole world a better place. This public service announcement was brought to you by One Mother to Another and A Mother's Manual.